Hey guys, Dr. Rob Gregory with Longevity, Health, and Fitness. Welcome back for another Tai Chi tidbit. We are going to do a little bit more with some of the Tai Chi. We're going to start out with our warm-ups, okay? So it's critical that we make sure that everything that we do, we warm up. Remember that for your environment, please make sure there's nothing around you. If you need something to stabilize yourself, that's fine. I'm going to encourage everybody, especially since we're not right there hands-on, if you need some help with some stability, keep a chair close by or sit down. These exercises can easily be done seated. We're going to talk a lot about mostly upper body exercises and breathing and respiration. That is the key to Tai Chi. Okay, controlling your breath, breathing in, slight movements that are just gentle rhythmic movements, okay? We want to make sure we breathe. Breathing helps us center our mind and our body, right? Mind, body, spirit. The Shen is our spirit or our soul, who we are, in our mental aptitudes. And then when we talk about the heart and the Shen and the mind, they all work together, but our body helps to do a lot of that movement, right? And so the movement helps the mind and the mind helps control the movement. So we're here to put them all together. And with Tai Chi, really it's about the gentle movements that we do. It's about the breathing and it's about the focus, just being mindful of how we move and to relax through those movements. Take the time to move through those movements, whether we're gathering and sinking chi or if we're just opening and closing hands. It just takes time to recenter ourselves. So please, if you feel like you're moving too slow, you are probably doing it right, okay? So today we're going to talk a little bit more about the warm-up component. I like people to kind of walk around a little bit. You know, there's different methods and schools of thought that we open and close our hands a little bit because we're just going to get some blood flow going. You can kind of do a little high knees or just walk around a little bit. There's several different classes that I've been to in the past where they like to have everybody walk around and smile. There's nobody to walk around with right now, but I can certainly smile back at you. Ni hao is sometimes an appropriate greeting, is a way to say hello. So you can walk around and say ni hao. Usually we do that to make people feel a little silly and just kind of get relaxed, and that's the idea. So that's one way that you can warm up to start. A nice easy walk. And then what we're going to focus on is loosening up the areas from top to bottom. Okay, and so we're going to loosen up each area. What I want you to do is that open and closed door position that we talked about, that floating hands up, floating hands down. That's going to be really important here. And what we're going to do is as I get up to about shoulder height, I'm going to turn my fingers towards my face and I'm going to gently think about pushing my chin back, almost like I'm pushing it back with my fingers. They float up, elbow bends, I push my chin back, I'm not really touching my chin, and then I turn my hands out, I push out, my head follows my hands all the way down. My hands float up. Once I get shoulder height, they turn palms towards me, chin retracts, back out, and let my head fall down. We're just stretching out the neck, moving the neck a little bit. These are called cervical retractions and extension with flexion. Once we finish that one, what we're going to do is we're going to work on what eventually you'll learn to be called cloud hands, but we're just going to take one hand up, it's going to float up in front of us, and we're just going to turn our head and follow that hand about 70%, and then it comes back, we follow that hand down. When that one comes down, the other one can come up. We're going to turn the other direction. Just follow your hand, nice and easy. We can go a little bit further this time. Notice that I'm just turning my neck, and I'm not forcing myself to go too far. Be sure not to hold your breath. Don't force any movements. We're just turning nice and easy, just getting our head to relax. Working on some neck rotation. Loosening everything up. Good. We did 3 on each side. We're going to do a little bit of a shoulder roll. Shoulders come up and go back, forward to back. I like to do everything in those 3s or 4s, and we're going to come forward, 1, 2, and 3. The next one I like to do is I like to just let my hand, one comes over my belly button, one goes behind my back. If you don't have the range of motion for this, that's fine. Just one here, you can put it on your hip. It doesn't have to go far. You can put it here and just over your belly button, and then switch, Nice and easy. You want to just kind of let the hands dangle. Now, if you have a little bit more range, that's okay too. You can kind of let them flip-flop. We're just waking the hands up, letting the shoulders move a little bit. If you ever watch Karate Kid, it's a lot like that little drum they had. It was like Karate Kid 2 or 3, whatever it was, that Okinawan drum. I thought that thing was really cool. That's what you're doing. You're just letting yourself go back and forth, nice and easy. Warming those shoulders up a little bit. We're going to take that from this position, and now we're just going to relax. We're going to take one hand up, one hand down. So what we start with is we hold a beach ball. This is called embracing the moon. You're going to hold onto that beach ball. Now all we're going to do is rotate that beach ball, flip it over. Now the other hand is on top. As I breathe in, and breathe out. Hold that beach ball again. I breathe in, beach ball gets a little bit bigger, I flip it over, breathe out. Flip that beach ball. This is a part of our movements that we will do during the actual series of movements, right? During the set of TaiChi forms. Let's put our right hand back on top again. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to flip palms up and down and reach nice and easy up in both directions. Come back down, gather that beach ball, flip our beach ball, flip the hands, push both up and down, nice and gentle, nothing crazy. Flip those hands. We're just stretching the spine, elongate, bring it back down, flip the ball. Good. One more time, flip the ball, turn the hands. Last time on the other side, flip and reach. Excellent. Bring it back in, out, arms down, relax. Now, all we're going to do from this position is now we're just going to kind of reach out, gently tap forward. If you can't reach too far, that's okay. We're just going to reach out and tap. Even if you're seated, go ahead and tap that foot out. You want to tap with the toe. Reaching out, tapping. We weight shift. We load that leg. We tap. We load this other hip. We tap. We're just doing a little weight shift. Tap those legs. Now let's tap the heel. We just tap the toes. Let's tap the heels. There we go. Tap the heel. Tap the heel. Excellent. Now we're going to add a little bit to this. We're going to add a little bit of a punch. When I step with my left, I'm going to punch with my left. And just a reach. Good. I'm going to step and reach. Reach. Reaching that hand out. I'm still just weight shifting. I'm not stepping forward. I'm just reaching my leg forward. There's no weight going forward, right? I'm not shifting my weight forward. I'm leaving my weight back. One more right. One more left. And now I'm going to step. So now when I actually step forward, I'm going to reach forward here and come back. Now, if you want to add a little bit of a lean for those folks that are seated, that's great. Doesn't have to be a big step. We're just weight shifting forward and back. Forward and back. Getting that little reach. It's a little bit more of a punch. One more for me. Good. Now, we're going to step to the side, and as we do, we're going to imagine pushing the wall away. And we bring it back in. We step out, push the wall away. In. Push the wall away. Come in. Push the wall away. Push. Here's 2 to the right. 2 to the left. 3 going right. Last 1. Excellent. Back into the middle. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to step in and step back. So now, we're going to step and tap with the heel, step through and tap with the toe behind us. heel, toe. If you need a little intermission step, that's perfect. Heel in the front, toe in the back. Heel in the front, toe in the back. Now, we're gonna add our arms in there. When I touch with my heel in the front, my hands come back behind me. When I touch my toe in the back, my arms reach out. I'm gonna counterbalance myself just a little bit. Toe, hands reach forward, heel, hands reach back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Other leg. We're going to add the hands in right away. Hands go opposite of the leg. If the leg comes forward, the hands go back. Leg goes back, hands go forward. If you can go all the way through, that's okay too. Don't be afraid. Challenge yourselves a little bit if you need to, but remember, only as far as you feel comfortable. One more going back with the leg and back to the middle. Excellent. Good. So there is a fantastic warm-up for us to begin. There's a few more things we can do to move the ankles a little bit if we need to. We'll talk about those at another time, but for now, we work on our neck, we get our shoulders going, we get our spine and our hips moving and our lower legs and all as well. Working on that weight shift and balance. We'll see you guys next time. Remember that movement is medicine. We'll see you on the next round for a Tai Chi Tidbit.